Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Age of Ashes Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the Elven Portal podcast. We are in Season 2. This is Episode 6. I regret to inform you that Tim Kearney was a one-off, but his paladin lives on, controlled by Matt Witt tonight. We have returning to finish off their cameos, we have Jared Talbot from the Never Ventured Nothing Gained podcast, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition redo of Rise of Ruin Lords. We have the former GM of the Fateful Fumble podcast that used to do Dragon Age RPG, Mr. Rick Crawford, revising his role as the Crazy Alchemist, and of course, our usual suspects. Gentlemen, you are mid-combat, and now we are in round 4. Yes. You had a question, Miros?
Well, no, I just carry on. I haven't booted up Fancy Ground yet, but go bananas.
Okay. Well, you might miss combat. Not that we're really a part of it yet. Round 4. Niles Albright, you are up. Beryl, our druid mushroom grower, you're on deck. Niles Albright, what do you want to do, sir?
All right. I will burn an action to sustain my spell.
Oh, that's right. We got like the floating
yeah, the floating
rapier. Oh, that's right. So he's prone. So you actually get a bonus to hit. Because dude got knocked down by the alchemy fire. He got knocked backwards, remember? Knocked back 10 feet and prone.
Oh yeah, that's
right. So you get a plus 40. Yeah. Sorry. That's good. It's his first bomb. No, it was not his first explosion. You heard the backstory. So Niles, burning an action to sustain the spell, and do you need a second action to actually attack with it, or it's all in one, right?
Nope, it's part of it.
Yeah.
So does a 16 hit?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's why I'm asking.
Well, did you add the plus 4?
No.
Okay.
It's just a normal 16 for me.
Okay, so 4 for it being prone brings you up to 20, but not enough.
Not enough? Okay.
Nope, not for the caramel secret. Not
Fair
enough.
Then I'll use the last 2 of my actions to help our lovely little paladin. Our crusader paladin.
Okay. And help him how?
I am going to heal. 2 action.
Okay. Double action, so you can do it at range?
Yep.
Okay.
30 feet.
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice. And can you target him for me? Because I'm having issues.
Oh, right.
It won't let me target.
There you go. Try not to blow him up.
Okay.
And there comes a big spell.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Here comes a big spell. I can hear lots of clicking. Corrupting my audio.
There you go. 26 is
Oh.
what he gets.
Oh. Well, that actually wipes out all his wounds because he only had 18.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
And I am done. That's it.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Beryl. Standing behind the paladin, a soft glow, almost a ethereal tankard, pours imaginary golden rain, beer over the paladin, and he seems to feel better and just toughen up right in front of you. Luckily, you got your hand away from that last resistance. Not a family show. I told you, Rick, this was not a family show.
Golden rain! Golden rain!
What do you want to do, Beryl?
So...
Great, now I'm looking at Jared and all I see is Prince. Sorry.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly what
You know what? My work here is done.
He
Goodbye, guys.
is a handsome fellow.
It's a dead-on resemblance. I get it all the time.
Okay. Sorry, Jared, Beryl, what do you want to do?
No problem. So Beryl is seeing his cousin being healed by magical ale. Kind of reaches in to his, dirty robes and pulls out what can only be described as it looks like a sponge. So pulling out this sponge with multiple different mushrooms growing on it. One of them's green with white dots, a little red mushroom with white dots, and chucks it, throws it right into, actually, I can reach that 30 feet.
Oh, I thought you mean
throws it.
They couldn't like reach into your own pocket. It's like, there's some places you can't quite reach with a washcloth. That's a problem.
So he just throws it, and it hits the walking construct, and it gets all over the. It doesn't hit it directly. It goes for like the ankle, and the fungus starts to grow everywhere. The construct needs to make a save.
Go on.
Let me see.
What kind of a save?
It's a spell attack. Sorry, it's on my end.
It's like a reflex.
I apologize. It's on my end.
Oh, okay.
No.
So attack with your spell if you dare. Is this like Entangle? Do you have a name for this?
It's Tanglefoot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I love how you described it. I don't want to like ruin it, but it's just to be sure, right? We're talking like a reflex attack or something. Okay.
Did that work? That did not work. Why, sir?
You may have to roll raw or just roll, from the spell sheet, but he's technically not a target in the combat tracker, so.
That makes perfect sense.
Right.
Not a
I
problem.
just dropped a mini and I'm running out of books here. I'm like running off of a book and paper, old school, because.
Oh, you mean like pen and paper?
We're out of the module, man. This is homebrew. Remember, we're out of the module, man. Don't push
You've
it.
gone rogue.
Yeah, don't push it.
That's a 15 plus my spell is that's 19 to hit their AC.
19. All right. Sorry. So, what was your total attack for that?
My spell attack plus 4, and I'm trained, so.
20.
So that is a 26 to hit.
Ooh, that actually is spot on. Plus, actually, the fact that he's down lumbering around. So, yes. What happens to me now? Success.
Awesome. So the fungus kind of grows all over the feet, all over, and the creature loses 10 feet of movement for 1 round.
I'm still prone. I haven't got up yet.
Damn
it.
I'm slowing you down.
Okay. All right.
That's all 3 actions because I had to reach for my goo to toss on you.
So I lose 10 feet of movement for a single round.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm not moving, so I'll tell you what. When he tries to get up, instead of a single action, I'll have him burn multiple actions just to get up.
Yes.
Because I get up, then I move. Well, no, I guess you're right. I could still get up and move and then just be minus 10, but for flavor. Okay. Anything else, sir?
And then I look at my cousin, Dury, and I'm like, go get them. I got them locked down. Go hit them.
Oh, he will. He will. Tim Kearney couldn't be with us tonight, so spamming the dice at his place, we'll have Matt Witt. I will control the paladin, and Mr. Matt Witt will be swinging the dice. So Tim,
the NPC who's the guy.
Tim Kearney was doing an Australian accent. If we're gonna give his dice away, somebody's got to do. Somebody's got to do. Can anyone do? Steve Irwin? Anyone do? Niles from Jumanji? No.
What a beaut! I'm gonna stick my thumb right up his bumhole. No, he's really pissed off.
We are recording, by the way. Thanks for that.
I was quoting South Park.
You were quoting.
So
it's
doesn't count.
fine. It's fine. I actually hit them with that joke off the air last week, so it's totally my fault. Anyway,
We're actually recording.
leading in. I led. Tim's not here. We're rolling. Anyway, roll some dice, damn it. So, Paladin.
What do you want? What do you want? What's he gonna
You're
do?
freshly.
Tell me what he's gonna do.
You're
You tell me
freshly
what he's gonna
healed
do.
with the golden beer, Rain, and I don't want to be responsible. He's all yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I can blame you if Tim gets
I'm
pissed.
a paladin. No, I'm a champion.
You're a lawful good champion, which actually makes you a paladin. That's how it works.
Aha! Where is this beastie of a thing?
Lying down in the hallway, just in the other room.
Ooh, really?
with mushrooms growing on its legs. Yeah.
So,
Don't make me
I'm
regret this
assuming
choice.
his weapon is drawn.
Yeah, he's got a shield out. You need to burn one action.
I need to burn an action to ready it.
To ready it.
Do I have a straight line on this sucker? Basically, is what I'm
No,
asking.
you gotta go on a corner and then through a door and no. Sorry.
Well, all right.
Now, if you want to step up to the door, now he'd stand back to protect his guys, but I don't think he wanted to sort of block the door.
Doors a great choke point, though. What else are we dealing with here?
Well, you've got your trash pile okay. Well, you're facing south, right? So to your left.
Okay,
so,
I got my bearings. I see.
You get your trash pile there. You got your barrel on your right. He's kind of only giving the monster a chance to like take one step into the room, and we're a segregated sort of monkey dancing L up to the left.
Okay, so he will take a step over.
Okay, so centering himself with the hall, yeah.
Ready his shield.
In front of the alchemist, yeah.
And I think that's probably going to be it, unless he has a cool ability he can do.
You could move right up, like instead of just moving over as a step, you can actually take movement and move his, 20 odd feet right up there if you want. Dude's prone, right? If you want to get in there and give him a slam on the toes.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
Give him a boop.
Yeah.
I'll move right up there. Give him a boop.
All right. So entering the hallway. So now you're in a confined 5-foot hallway. You're not squeezing or anything, but there is like left and right of you are walls. Just so people realize that it's not more than a doorway. It's more like a mini hallway. That's only 5 feet long and opens into the barrel storage room.
That's cool though. He's a dwarf, so he can do the full overhead swing and not hit the door frame.
Oh yeah, go.
And that's what he's gonna do.
The one-handed swing around. Yeah. Okay. I know what you're thinking.
-1. That doesn't seem right.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, you're using that third attack. That's why. Use the first one. That's like that'd be your third swing. Attack number 3. Read the descriptor.
So add 10 to that roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So
Okay.
24.
That's better. 24. Yes.
Yeah, that hits him.
Boom. 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
There we go.
Boom.
Smashing his overgrown legs that are overgrowing with mushrooms, restricting him more. Actually, maybe you're clearing it for me. That could be helpful. Thank you. For 5 points. And
So move up, boop, ready the shield.
Yep. And you are done and in place, sir. And I shall take 5 off of our baddie here. And next we have Muros Anvilbender.
Wait,
Rourke,
just
you're on
curious
deck.
there.
Yeah.
After my last round there, how much damage did I do to that door?
I believe the hardness of like 14 pretty much absorbed a lot of it, not all of it.
Stone don't have hardness of 14.
What do I got here? Door, stone, hardness, 14. Hit points.
Stone structure, a wall.
No. Door, stone, climb DC 30, hardness 14. I'm looking right at it on my screens, dude.
Okay.
Wall.
So how much damage?
Masonry 14. No, it's the same.
I just don't remember rolling my damage last time though.
Oh. Well, let's have it now. Don't make me go look back in time.
You can't see what's not there, friend.
Oh, I've got it here. You did 13 points to it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd like to try a flurry of Batons again then.
Okay. You always ask me the hard questions, Messsina.
Yeah. What's 2 and 2? 17.
What's this DM prep you say? All right.
Assume I strike the non-nimble door.
Yeah, like the striking is kind of redundant. You just can deal damage.
We got to see if you crit.
Oh, that's
though.
right.
What's its AC?
You were doing the flurry of blows so that you could do the double, the penetration kind of, right? Right.
That's why I was asking if I had actually done anything to the door.
Yeah, unless we decided. Did we look up a feat for that, or no? It counts as one strike. No, it doesn't. It happens in one action, but it does count as 2 separate strikes.
For the purpose, it counts as a single attack for the purpose of ignoring damage reduction.
Okay, so we did find that last time.
It's right in the description.
Right, so we put 2 damages together, and over the 14, he had his 13 left over. The door's down to 43 to 56. So now, what have we got?
So chips are falling off. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
There's nothing that's happening.
Oh yeah, no, you gotcha.
Not about to try to stick a Something
the
in the
walls
something.
shake. Like, Niles, you're right there stacked up on that door. And, like, he's hitting this encased door, because remember how it goes up into the ceiling kind of thing? So hard, not only is the actual door getting damaged on his side, you can see dust, like, flying out of the thin masonry lines, like, showering you. Again, I don't know, it's a shower theme tonight. Scary.
Very scary.
Muros, what'd you get for your damage?
All right, first one. 9 plus 9, 18.
Okay, so 4 points get through.
No.
No problem. It's a tough door. Tough crowd. But with really negative redundancy, if you have more attacks.
I do, but if I can't pass this DR, it's a single attack.
Okay.
And I don't think I can crit the door, can I?
No, I don't
Does it
think
know
so.
I'm here?
I don't think so, because there's no really attack roll for, you know. What happens if you roll a 1? You break a nail? Let's not get into that.
You can call it a construct and you can't crit. Wait, you can. I'm thinking, I don't.
Yeah, but constructs don't have hardness, right? They have AC.
No,
so.
but they can be criticaled.
A construct can, yes. But actual masonry and doors, they go with a different system.
Yeah, no worries there. I'm just having fun with
Now that's not canon. Like we're digging into the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Like by all means, leave comments, prove us wrong. We love hearing from you, especially on our YouTube. No one's shy, and they're always correcting. I've got people leaving comments from like episode 22, and they even apologize, going, "We're sorry this was a year ago, but by the way, on Fancy Grounds, if you click here and do this, this, and this," I'm like, "Oh, sweet." Crap! I am so far away from writing anything down or texting. Like, what was that radio menu thing? Anyway, Muros, that's it for you, sir.
That's it. That's all.
All right. Mikan O'Rourke, sometimes called Angry Mike, sometimes called Late for Dinner. What do you want to do?
Well,
This thing's lying on the ground on the other side of the paladin, on the other side of a doorway.
there is a dwarf in the way, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
But dwarves are short, right? See, I'm thinking of slam dunking this.
You just climb up his back and like he's the trampoline.
Lime, like a light jump and smash.
Would you like to run up the back of him and just kind of lob it over?
I mean, I think I have to now.
You could just pop it over his head. Like the thing is lying on the floor. It's not a hard target, sure.
I do not want to be caught seen doing an underarm. It's got to be an aggressive overarm.
Come on,
okay?
we're all dwarves here. Oh, no,
Exactly.
no, the token human's watching.
Gross. Can he close his eyes?
It's not like he's a talent scout. do what needs to be done. It's up to you, sir.
God.
That's always up to you. Always up to the player.
I mean, obviously, the flavor of it is that it's going to be like a basketball kind of thunk.
Well,
Ultimately,
you could.
gonna walk up behind the paladin
Mhm.
and smack down with an alchemical fire over the top of my friend.
Okay.
Now,
Lob.
just to do this properly,
Mhm.
remind me,
It's like a range touch.
Barrel who's next to me?
In front of you is the paladin, Dewey.
Yes.
Dewey. And
Yep.
behind you, off your right shoulder, is Beryl, the druid. And then back there near the door, inside the room, is the cleric human, and outside the room is our dwarven monk.
Awesome. Before he moves over that pipe, he turns to the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, could you just hold this for me a second? And he just takes his pipe and, breaching every COVID regulation there is, just pops it in his mouth. Like, excellent. Don't suck too hard. There's some good baccy in there. And he pulls out another flask of rather angry-looking liquid. Flipping the lid, the chemical reaction starts. At which point, he races forward.
Can you like unlit? Can you chew that backy? Guy in the Star Wars t-shirt. Think about it.
Yes.
Think about it. Sorry, had to be done. Please continue.
God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I had to do, didn't you?
I'm
Anyway,
sorry. I'm so bad for breaking flow. I know.
showing your age. So he races forward and jumps up behind Ducky. Heads up, Ducky! And which point slams the alchemical fire, moderate mind you, down on the crippled fungal wooden construct form that's just asking for it, but no.
Okay.
And now,
Watch me beard, you bloody idiot.
That wasn't bad. Yeah, that was pretty good.
that was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you do Kearney.
Nice.
Let's phone up Kearney and say we do Kearney better than Kearney.
You're fired.
No, he's welcome back anytime. Obviously, the board guy is so busy. So, attack roll.
Yes.
Yes.
Going to do the dice thing.
Yep. 32. Now the problem here is, of course, Ducky, as he affectionately calls you. You know, you see a pipe flip through the air and just bounce off the construct, and Beryl, you have a bomb in your mouth. But hey, these things could happen. Oops. No, just kidding. That's what would happen if you got a critical fail, though, I'll tell you.
It's funny you should say that, because I was thinking this. What do you think?
Don't roll a one,
Just-
don't roll a one, right? Oops.
Throws the pipe.
Throws the pipe.
Oh,
Where's the bomb?
Balls.
The funny thing is, Druid's just eating it like hot sauce. Nom, nom, nom. It was good. Yeah, it was really good.
Spicy.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry. Enough of me breaking the roll here. So flipping over, and then it hits center mass above the damp mushrooms, right in its chest barrel area, and just ignites whoosh with a what damage?
Quick question.
Yes.
I got a 19 natural. Does that cause a critical? Yes or no?
Crit needs a natural 20, or
Right.
your total of 32 needs to be 10 over my AC. Now my AC is 23, so if you got a 33 unnatural or a natural 20, so you missed it by 1. So close.
I shouldn't have asked that question.
Well, now you know.
Right.
Right.
Damage.
Damage, sir.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hate being dyslexic. Where did the dice go? All right, there they are. So that was 10 plus 8.
18?
18.
Yes.
Yes.
That's 40. Now, it's your turn. Let's talk about the persistent damage from last time. It's your turn.
Yes.
You caused the damage, so instead of on my turn and I take it, it's actually, we'll have this fire continuing burn. So the last time you threw something nasty, it blew him backwards 10 feet into the room and knocked him down, but we skipped over the persistent damage.
We did.
Which I believe is a D6.
It is.
So give me a
Because
give me a D6.
I actually have my alchemical formulas in a handy dandy notepad, which disappears thanks to the green screen. Hang on. Let's see.
How'd you do the internet?
Yes.
I hate it. It's 2 persistent fire damage and 2 splash damage. But because I've got that doohickey, which adds my attribute to the damage as well. If I can find it. Where are we? Hobnobber. Sounds rude. I'll have to Google that later.
Careful, might want to do your incognito search.
You haven't done
The
any
what now?
hobnobbing in your day?
So,
I'm not approved.
So while he's verifying that, now some DMs, like I said, I'm really trying to not homebrew. Some DMs, like I said, that 10-foot movement delay, I'm gonna old barrel. Instead of taking actions away, I'm actually gonna delay time. So the golem would have gone earlier before Rourke got to him. So I'm actually gonna push my turn to the very end. So after Rourke is done with persistent damage, it's gonna take its action. Okay. So part of the 10 feet, I'm gonna say it's pushed him back to the bottom of the round for his initiative now, and I will cost him one of his 3, actions.
Right, found it.
What'd you get?
Awesome. Yeah.
What'd you get?
Basically, I've got a feat there which causes, instead of splash damage of 2, it's my intelligence modifier,
Right. So we'll add that now. Right. So
which is +4.
yep. So
So you got persistent damage from this turn, persistent damage from last turn, but then you've also got 4, so that's like an extra +8.
right now, persistent damage always comes like later, like the following round.
Yeah.
Right. So banking the second persistent, I need the 4, which I've taken off. Right. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is 1 round of persistent damage? D6.
Nope, 2.
2d6. Okay, so give me 2d6.
No, it's just 2.
Oh, 2 points. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Done and done. Okay. So now it goes. Okay. It tries to get up. Now, this thing is robotic and arcane. Like, so it has crazy strength. So it just rips the mushrooms apart and slowly, but it does resist, slow it down, hence delaying to the end of the round, hence costing me one of my actions. So it takes 2 actions to stand up, provoking attack of opportunity from a paladin if the paladin, like a fighter, has that ability, and I don't think he does. I don't think paladins have the attack of opportunity ability because
Yeah, I'm not seeing it here.
because
I'm not
they've
seeing it.
removed that from all characters. Only guys like fighter stuff get it. Okay, so this thing gets up right in front of you and slams you. Gives you the big slam. Now, something else very interesting happened. Remember you ran over and hit him? Right? As a free trigger on your turn, when you damage it, one of the damaged splinters just automatically flies towards you as a free reaction, even if I'm on the ground, because it's a magical effect, and he is aware of you in front of him. So I'm going to dial back, because we're still in the same round. I can get away with this. Dial back and attack towards you that you incurred, and then he gets up and tries to hit you with a nice big meaty blendery fist. So with the splinter, where are we here? Splinter.
Splinter.
Using my official Age of Ashes dice, 7 and 16. Ooh, that's 37, 33. 33, no. Sorry, 23. It's 23 hits you, sir. Your shield is raised.
No, it does not. It just misses.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so the splinter hits you, but you got it splintered the last time, keeping that shield at bay at there. So ping right off the shield, no problem. Now, mushrooms, delay, thing gets up, lumber type of thing, barrel rights itself, and it does that sort of wobble bird thing where like it comes, the legs jack up and then down, and they're like on an arch, and then the barrel just kind of flips itself up to get up, and then just immediately comes up swinging at you. Swing with a plus 17. 3, 20. Oh, you are so lucky. Oh, 8. Okay. Never mind. 24. I thought there was a 3. 8 is 24.
24 hits.
Oh, sweet. Just barely, though,
It's
right?
right on the money.
Right on the money. Joe, can you use hero points to negate hits in this? Or I guess it's best to save it to save your life when I put you in the ground.
No, you can't use them for negating.
Okay.
It's not like Star Wars.
All right. Now, as far as damage goes, I will be nice and put this right up here on the screen. So adjusting with a plus wowie, because it really is wowie.
Reaction, shield block.
Oh,
But anyways,
you have that?
You continue. You resolve the damage, and I'll let you know what happens.
Okay. 15.
15 points of damage. All right. I just
15
have to check.
Yeah.
Inventory.
I've got
Where's
it.
that shield?
I'll put it on you there.
Steel shield. There you go.
Can you react as a shield block or no? Is that a
It
fighter
is a
thing?
reaction. While you have your shield raised, you would take damage from a physical attack. That's the trigger.
Mhm.
And the benefits: ward off a blow with your shield. You snap your shield in place to ward off a blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness.
Ooh, which is what?
5.
Okay. So instead of taking 15, you only take 10.
Yep.
Cool. Now the last one pinged off the shield. It didn't get through, so that does not trigger. Because it says, you like literally just said if it would have hit you.
When you take damage,
Yeah,
yes.
so just so people know, like, well, what about the last attack? Well, technically it didn't hit him, so. Nice. So this pings off the shield. And there's like crunch, you're just like leaning back.
Sweet.
It compresses your shield arm right towards your noggin, right? You take damage, but it absorbs 5 points. Now, let's talk to Mr. Gibson about breaking that shield, because I know that when this happens, we start tracking.
Yeah, you have to track the damage against the break threshold.
Right, so
The
which
BT.
is what? What's your BT of your shield, sir? Do we know?
10.
So I got 15 points. Is it the 5 that it absorbed or the 10 that goes through? Probably the 10 that goes through, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I hit it with the 10 that got through. So now your shield is considered broken?
Yes.
Okay. Now, broken does not mean useless, though.
No. No, he can technically still do it.
Okay.
But then if it takes
So it
damage
has-
again, it's
yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
has hit points of 20. It just took 10.
Yeah.
But the 10 is the break threshold.
Right.
So thus it's broken.
Or 10 left. No, that's really cool though. I like
Yeah.
that, as opposed to like going, haha, 99 boo boo. I'll sit here all day with my.
Sorry, I
round."
broke your shield, Tim.
We won't tell him. That's what you get for not showing up. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Actually, they'll probably watch this. He'll be like, 3 days from now when this gets posted, or a couple days from now, this goes up, I'm gonna get like an angry text going, "What the hell? I totally wouldn't have done that." He'll actually leave me a voicemail in Steve Irwin type Aussie voice, just to my man Tim. No, just kidding. It gets up, smashing through your shield, though it does deflect a bunch of damage, and there is that proverbial buckle and the inside.
So I take 10, shield takes 10.
Right. And that brings us to round 5. Niles, at the top of our order. Barrel, you're on deck. What do you do?
All right, I will once again sustain my spell and attack again with it.
Okay. Now, do you need line of sight on this? Because the hallway is filling up. So I'll let you have line of sight, but I need you closer.
I will read it to you. My range is 120 feet.
Okay. But you do not have direct line of sight.
The weapon appears next to the foe when you choose and strikes. Each time you sustain, you can move the weapon to a new target, which I'm not. I'm staying with it.
Okay, so last round when you created it, I was in the room. I got knocked back and you're sustained, and we forgot to move you so you can see where it's moving to or keeping it. So I'll allow you to attack. Just do me a favor, slide 10 feet as of countering last round, because he dropped out of your line of sight, right? So there you go.
Okay.
Now, whether you did that before, and I'm trying to correct my screw up, or you do it now,
I'll do it now.
it's all good. Thank you.
I will do it now.
Okay.
Because I couldn't do it before because I used.
Now, this
too many
thing
actions.
is big, and it's like a head and shoulders over the dwarf, so it's not hard to have this thing flying in the air and,
Yeah. So, a 32.
Nice.
I know that hits.
Whoosh. Now you hit the wit. Hang on, you've
Yeah.
got the paladin targeted.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't me.
Key.
All right.
Hunt target him, and I'll do my damage.
Now, some might argue because you can't see the weapon, you can just see him, where it could be behind or whatever, but even if I gave you a penalty, it would not be enough to negate that hit. So,
there is no penalty.
whack away.
Whack away for 12 damage. Max damage.
Oh, nice.
Pokey pokey.
Slice, slice.
It is a rapier. Pokey pokey.
Okay. Chips are flying, and this is a brand new round, which means my ability that you attack me, my splinter ability, can happen. And let me just see if this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to.
Is it against piercing damage?
Splinter trigger. The wood golem takes physical damage, and it's a brand new
Okay.
round, so it's reset. Right. A jagged, sizable splinter of the wood lances out at the golem's attacker.
Yeah, but on your turn, you
No,
used
this is
your reaction.
That new round. New round.
You've used your reaction this turn when Matt attacked you. You haven't had another turn yet. You
I'm
only
at
get
the bo-
one reaction.
at-
Doesn't matter if top of round, bottom of round. You still have to go. Otherwise, you have multiple reactions in a round. Am I making sense?
Yeah, but you clock it at the guy, not at the turn.
Yes.
Okay, because I was going to say, like, at the very bottom of the round, he provoked, like, he hit me and it went off. Sorry,
Yeah.
on his turn. Then it's my turn, and I went up, and now
Yeah.
and then it resets the round. Okay,
Yeah, his turn would have.
that wouldn't
reset it.
work because that means only people that go after me would suffer. Right? If it doesn't reset till I go again.
That is correct. It's just like attack of opportunity for a fighter. You get one reaction.
Yeah, but should it not reset every round?
It does when you
On
go
your
again
turn.
on your turn.
So we're gonna go
Not-
all the way to the bottom of my turn.
All the way to the beginning of your turn,
Like-
and then it
Like,
it
like
resets.
you are 1, he is
So,
3,
yeah, okay.
and I'm 6. No, I understand what
But
he's saying,
I attacked him,
but at 3,
and then he had his turn, and it reset.
yeah. But that's the thing is, Joe is misunderstanding what actually happened. I had to dial back to 3 people in, and when you attacked me, my effect went off on Matt's turn, not mine. Then at the very bottom of the round, it's my go. I get up and punch him and crack
Yeah.
his shield.
You already did that previous round.
Oh, so you wouldn't have been able to do it.
Why not? It's all in the same round. I don't see what you guys are like. In round 4, you attacked me, Splinter went off. In round 4, I get my go later, I get up, I punch you. Done.
But
Round
you did
5.
in round 3. You did it
I've only done it once. It's
twice. You've done it twice.
Done what?
You've done it once this game, once last game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what Joe's saying. You had done it that round already, but you did it last game. You would use that effect already in that turn.
Yeah, but he hit me. Jury hit me, right? Setting it off.
Yeah.
Then the golem went, and he just punches away. And for that round, it's burnt. We get all the way down to Rourke at the bottom of the round.
The golem went before Drury. You changed stuff.
Oh, right, because he dropped to the bottom.
You changed
You
stuff.
changed.
I changed his order. Okay. So now, basically it resets at Jury's turn when he set it off.
I don't know because you reset everything, which is weird.
Well,
So-
I just changed the initiative order, but it's still happening in the same initiative.
That's changing stuff.
Okay, so we could still hold that power where it's supposed to be just before Jury.
Yeah, or you can.
Which means it can't reset. Like I said, you're still free to go. But because otherwise, the first time this happens, you'd missed a round and a half. Like, everyone attacks me, and the first guy that attacks me could set it off, right? And it resets every round, or every my turn. Doesn't matter.
That does matter, though. It does matter.
But what I'm saying is, if the guy goes later, suddenly everyone that goes in front of him is immune for a whole round.
That is correct. It's just like a fighter with attack of opportunity. You get one reaction
Yeah,
for your round.
yeah. Which resets at the
So at the
beginning
top
of the initiative
At
order.
the beginning of your turn.
Beginning of
At the
his.
beginning of your turn.
Of his.
Because otherwise, if I had my one fighter with 12 opponents,
Yeah, but he can only use it once.
I can hack it.
Sure, no, you can't, because you can only use one in a round. Like, if 12 people attack you the first time it goes off, it's still in a combat round.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Is this whole thing basically caused by the fact that you moved your creature in the initiative order?
No, we're arguing semantics of where does the timer start? Beginning of the round
Right.
or beginning of the guy's turn? Think of flat-footed with a rogue. Everyone that goes out before, like, the rogue goes first until you go, everyone's flat-footed, right? Like in a surprise round. Anyway,
I don't want to think, to be fair. I just want to throw explosive shit.
anyway, so
Quick question as well. Jeff, your camera is, like, really out of focus. It's either that or you're really going for that whole beauty filter.
Maybe. Right, so holding his if I push him back, it just pushes back the ability, right? So I'm not even going to be a dick and say, well, it goes at juries or whatever, so we'll just push that back. So Niles, you splinter, you move, you use the thing. Splinter doesn't go off because it hasn't reset yet. Anything else from you?
That's it.
Okay, Barrel.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
So Barrel, seeing his cousins getting into the mix of everything, his dwarven blood flowing. Is that like on the map? That's like a pole, right? Separating
rusty pipe.
That's a rusty pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to do what Barrel does best, and that is he's going to use what's around him, and he's going to look at the pipe he just got, and he's going to be like, yeah, cousin, thank you, I needed this. And he's going to reach in to the lit pipe, and a 3rd level spell, he is going to poorly do this because it's not part of his repertoire of normally choosing to do this. He is going to cast Fireball on it's a 3rd level spell. It's my last 3rd level spell.
Okay.
On the big old wooden.
Okay. May I trouble you to take one step to the left so you have line of sight?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you're going to, like, for flavor, you're going to pick up the pipe and use it like an aiming device, cast it down the tube. The bead flies over everyone's head and hits the back wall behind him. Or are you just going to try and hit him in the face, emulting your paladin friend that you never really liked anyway? Because if you hit me, the effect goes off at the front of my square or in the middle of my square. It's going to blow out the paladin. If you hit the wall behind me, at least you might absorb some space, right?
He's gonna poorly aim and then it's gonna like at first he was aiming for the thing,
Yeah.
but due to the DM saying, "Are you sure?" I'm going to fire and hit the wall behind him. So it's just bad aim on Barrel's part. He's not the best, you know.
I keep forgetting you're actually a second edition DM, dude, because we're teaching Rick the rules. I'm learning them under Joe, and it's just like don't tell me how to do, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I just have to ask.
Yeah.
Why not hit the thing in the face? It's a paladin. He's got a shield. He's got a god keeping an eye on him. I think it's insulting as a dwarf for you to be that considerate.
You know what?
I think
that's a great argument from a cousin.
I think Rick's mad Tim didn't show up and he wants to punish him. That's what I think.
You cannot prove that.
That's what you get for not showing up. Thanks for taking all the hits from us too.
Shoot him. Be with them alone.
Because he left you alone.
Especially Matt.
He left us alone with you.
Always
Smoking jacket.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't come dressed up enough to the party.
Oh, no, I thought he was going to take it off. He's tucking it in. So, fire away?
Yeah, it's a basic reflex save from my target. So it's 20 feet. So from the wall behind them. So it's going to hit him, and it's actually still going to hit the paladin.
Okay.
So that's 5, 10, 15. Oh, it's going to hit everyone in that hallway.
Yep. Now, I will give the paladin a +2 to his save, because not only is he in a tight space, there is an object, a giant wooden golem, to shield some of the blast, and I'll even give Rourke a +4 for actually being outside the door, or at least +1 and +2. I can't remember. What is the mechanic favor here, Joe? Is it 1, 2, or is it like 2, 4, 6 like in old rules? Don't tell me it's like Star Wars, like 5, 10, because that's just killer.
Sorry?
Bonus is doorway. 2 for being on the opposite side. That goes to Rourke. But being inside, I'll give him at least 1.
Magic?
Yeah.
0.
Against 0.
Against ranged effects?
Yeah.
Soft cover?
Yeah.
Hard cover,
True enough,
yes.
yeah.
Magic? 0.
Sorry, man. I tried. Okay. So,
it's a reflex of 21. So just got
that's my DC.
The monster.
That's my DC.
Yeah.
Okay. It has a +16 in reflex. And I roll a natural 1. And I have a name, you know. Would you like to go for? Oh, actually, that's right. That's not double damage from you. I could just go for the Well, if I fail critically,
Spells totally do crit.
yeah, no, but he's not. Oh yeah, so I guess it is a crit.
Totally do.
Bomb or spell, strange goo. Normal damage, and the target is restrained using your DC as the DC to escape. So you blow out the back wall, and a bunch of debris can restrain him, because that seems to be a theme with you.
Yeah.
Or you can take the double damage, which I should have just said, do you want that or the card, because I screwed up.
I will take the card.
Or you can
I'm
blow a
always a fan
hero
of
point,
cards.
which might save your lash later, and blow it now and get both. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, regular damage.
So that regular damage is 66.
And
so
I now need a DC of 21 to escape this rubble that's restraining me. Cool.
1, 2.
Oh, you can right click on the D6 and select several.
5. One more.
Though dribbling them out is nice too.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 10, 13, 16, 17, 18 points of fire damage.
All right. Possible to this, but not that. But okay. 18 points of fire. Very good, sir. Me too. Okay. Bits of the barrel are flying off, not just from the dropping debris, but like, you know, all the fire's consuming him. He's charring. You know, the beer inside me went bad. Roasted beer, not good.
What was the spell attack on that? I have to do reflex save too, don't I?
21 to beat, so he beat. So it is a basic, so he takes half of 18.
So he takes 9 damage.
Okay, I got that, sir. You're good.
Oh, 199. No.
Sorry.
It's
I
okay.
jumped too fast.
I was trying to get it.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that we can both edit the same field at the same time.
Oh, is that
though.
what happened? I thought I was spamming the button there. Very nice. Barrel, anything else from you? Oh, right. So this is a 20-foot effect,
Yeah.
which means Mr. Rourke. Saving throw, please. Reflex save.
I'd like to take it to the face, neck, and chest, please, like a proper dwarf. All this namby-pamby dodging crap. Do I look like the type of person to do a cartwheel? Fine.
So you don't-
what do I
Dury didn't dodge. He limboed that.
I mean,
He's a metal sluice gate that like Neo's bends over backwards.
the Matrix move.
And it just like you know how they did the arrow cam in Robin Hood, like the cam follows the licking flame that hits one,
when
flies
he's
over him.
leaning back,
Yeah.
he looks over his head straight at both of you two. What did I say about me beard?
Yeah, really, because now it's sticking straight up and gets even redder with the fire. Whoosh.
a little flashing red dot saying beard cam, just like live following. What do I roll here?
That's right.
What do I roll?
A red gem in your beard.
Reflex.
A red.
I got to roll my reflex. I got the little dice here. Would you please? Doesn't.
Matt, just imagine a little red gem in your beard that flashes like a recording on kind of.
Embers.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 and I'm happy with that. So that basically means I got what is that? Plus I got 12.
So that's a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
definitely a fail.
So
18 points of fire damage to the alchemist.
I got it.
Awesome.
I got it. You're in. Burn. Sorry.
Am I used to that though? So I should be resistant, right?
Do you have the
No.
fire forge background? No.
No, I do not.
Okay. Then so sorry for you. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, Beryl just left himself just out of range. Aren't you clever? Now it actually is the Paladin's turn, unless Beryl has anything else for us.
No, that's it. Thank you very much.
I still like
Thank
I like
God.
the idea of like everyone leaning back and scowling more and more at Beryl. So now there's like this fold of backward dwarves all looking at you like, what are you doing?
So using the momentum
Yeah.
from coming back from the Matrix move,
Yeah.
he swings the hammer over his head and brings it down on the
Do you want to drop? Do
Strange
you want to drop
construct.
the shield and go two-handed with this?
Yes, because the shield is broken.
Yep. Well, it'll still work for you if you want to keep it up for
I
one more
know,
go.
but no,
Okay. You don't.
because it's not going to do me much
Let's-
good against the
let's-
people who are slinging fire in my face.
Let's not break Tim's toys. Got it.
Yep.
Righto.
So,
And.
clickety clackety. Why didn't that do anything?
I don't know.
Hey, dude.
Meanwhile, back in the hallway, Muros. You still whacking away here? You want to
Hey,
give us some outside
There
the
it is.
battle?
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
16.
No.
Really? He's all like prone and stuff, isn't he? Or is he
Oh,
back
I
up?
finally got up. Remember?
Okay.
I'm up. I'm up. I even stated my armor class earlier, and I'm full on.
So 16 and
You hit some of the debris that's gathered around his feet. You come straight down on him, and you hit the barrel, and it hits him. You know, you hit your solid mass with a 10, but it kind of glances off. So, sorry.
well, he's gonna swing again
All right.
with a 7.
Nope. Three time
And,
Monty. Three-time Monty. Hope for that natural 20
Yeah, screw it.
with a -1. Yeah.
Aw,
Or,
3.
Oh, but you know what happens if you're below 10, right?
Yep.
3.
I critically
You
miss.
critically miss. Now you're just trying to hurt poor Tim. What do we got here? Melee. Your weapon is lodged into a nearby surface or item. To free it, you must succeed a DC 20 athletics check and made as an interact action. So you're going 1, come on, 2, 3, and it just kind of gets wedged in part of the upper wall that sticks out. It's still crumbling. And you're hammerless. Well, you're not. You're still attached to it, but now it's stuck. That's you, Muros.
hey, I'm going to do my best in Doomsday impression.
If
So
you
punch a wall.
take the shame of altering your clan dagger and instantly join the Doorbender clan, I will give you bonuses to hit this door and damage it. But you must endure the shame of losing a clan dagger or altering it.
Oh, I think we both know the answer to that question there, don't we?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. This is the thing.
Don't worry.
So what do you want to do?
I try a little flurry of beatings on this door.
Okay. I picture him kind of like he's just turning into training. He does the finger against the door that turns into the fist like in Kill Bill, right? He's like, I might as well turn this into an exercise, right? What do you got?
Boy. 9 and 17.
Okay. 3 off the door. Funny enough, it is dropping. It's like, just so people understand, like, oh, it's still there. 56 is now 36. He's actually whittling away at this door. Not too bad. Anything else, Mr. Miros?
I'll throw 2 more kicks in there, but I'm not going to roll them because we both know it won't do anything.
Okay.
But just for spite.
Okay. I wonder if the other players, everyone, like, they're trying really hard not to meta, because I bet at this point fans are screaming, going, why doesn't he just ... Well, think about it. Miros has never been here, and the other guys are too absorbed in their fight to give him direction, so that's why. Mr. Rourke. It's not a fantasy, it's not your island, but you better do something quickly. Wake up from this nightmare. What do you want to do?
Well, first of all, I need to point out that a certain dwarf over there, he's got a new song. He fought the door and the door won. You can cut that out. All right.
No, that's canon now. Miros is going to like
Yes.
sing it as he's walking home. I fought the door and the door. All right, so we want to do work?
So,
It's about improving yourself.
Yeah, no, hey.
kind of messed up on the last round. You know, you said I was missing like 1 point to hit to get that critical. Well,
Yeah.
when I'm on level 3 moderate, apparently it's +1 to item bonus to attack rolls.
Ooh.
But it's too late now, so that was my own fault.
No, you're a cameo. We're not going to see you again. I'll give it to you.
Oh,
Do you want the double damage? Do you want the card?
I mean,
We go for card for
Obvious-
card for flavor. At least it won't change his stats, right? So
it's got to be the card,
it's
though.
got to be the card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, math.
Okay. So, bomb or spell at the bottom of my card. Power surge, triple damage. Fuck me.
Well, first off, I'd like to be wined and dined first.
Sorry.
No offense.
Sorry.
So that was 18 damage that he did.
Yeah, but he just got to roll extra dice. So I need. What was your original damage dice? 2d8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to right-click on the d8 and select the ×4. But before you let it loose, right? See where it says modifier in the bottom left of your screen?
Yeah.
Hover your hand over it, put +16 because of your. Now, does that include your intelligence bonus, or is it more? Did the
I don't know how it affects that.
Yes, it would include your intelligence bonus damage.
Yeah.
That replaces the splash damage, so it makes so you know.
Yeah. So, what is your normal attack?
splash
Your
damage.
normal attack is 2d8 plus 8, or is it 2d8 plus 12 because you keep forgetting to put the 4 in?
It's 2d8 plus 12.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I want you to roll 48 plus 24. Which will give us.
So that's 48, and then ignore the +8.
Well,
So that'd be a plus.
well, we'll take it out of what's left, right?
Yes, so.
Not giving you 24 on top of that. There's 8 in there, so. So basically, we owe you 16 points of damage, which brings you to a total of 37 points.
Right.
Okay.
And this is for last turn?
Huh?
Yeah.
This is from
Yeah.
this is from last turn.
Right. So. Very much else I could do right now.
Persistent damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true, yeah.
Persistent damage.
Hot topic.
Give me the persistent.
Oh, it's 2, isn't it?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's 2 points.
How's this thing looking, by the way? Is it?
Well,
is it?
37, which is now 30. Well, sorry, 37 owed, and now this round with 2 points, it actually crumbles in a pile of wooden flames. Congratulations, gentlemen! Thank you for playing the home version of our game. The Golem barrel falls in 5 rounds, right at the end of like within 5 rounds. Because we always say, like, if you drop something 5 rounds, respectable combat. 10, it's trouble. 15, come on, you're not playing seriously.
Hang on a sec. We can't call it a barrel. We already have barrel. We got to call it something like, it's kick the bucket.
Oh.
Oh! You gotta get that little horn. Meh, 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 meh.
Man. Choo, choo, choo. Choo, choo, choo.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
So,
how would you like to do this? Well,
a lovely campfire, and out comes the marshmallows or mushrooms to roast. Gentlemen, this thing falls in front of the paladin. What do we wish to do?
I wish to take 20 on my athletics check
Okay.
and pull my hammer out of the wall.
You do. You're sore. You're injured.
But it's gonna take some time, so carry on.
Some of you, taking stock of your wounds, both DeWitt and Rourke are injured relatively badly.
nah. I have no eyebrows.
This could be a good look for you.
Yeah, just turn around to Barrel and just with a whole soot all over the face. The beard is crispy in. You have that very unique smell of burnt hair and, for some reason, something fish related. That was brilliant. Thanks for that. Can I have my pipe back?
Yeah, it's good. Thank you. It's good tobacco.
He's puffing away on it.
Just cannot help but notice that half my backy's missing.
I must have fallen out. I apologize.
Fallen out. He says, Ducky. He says, fallen out. Can you believe this type? Waznik. Just gonna give the paladin a elixir of life.
Oh. What's that do?
Ducky, yeah. Talk to me, Ducky. Are you right?
Yeah, mate. And he's like reefing on this hammer stuck in the wall. He's having a little bit of a misswing.
Right. Well, you don't want to pull on your hammer too much. It's gonna make you blind. In the meantime, drink this and call me in the morning, but not before. Okay, I gotta go in. I like to sleep in.
Right, free drinks, my favorite. He just grabs the elixir, chugs her back.
All right.
What's that do?
Yeah.
It gives you 1d6 hit points plus 1.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to roll for it?
I'll roll for that. 4 hit points.
Woot, woot.
Woo! Hey, big spender. After this point, Rourke is going to jump into the tank
Let's go back to it.
and just, well, no, he's taking he's a part of the trade union, so he's taking a break and puffing on his pipe. The leftovers of his backy. Thank you very much, Barrel.
Okay. Anyway, meanwhile, Muros is still banging away in that door. Someone want to go around the long way, as you can see on the map, and just tell him to come in.
He's good.
Nope.
He's getting his work out,
Roll
right?
some more dice.
Well, you know, that door is a trap. We
Do it, man.
we do need
Do
it.
it.
We do need it removed. You know what I mean? Like
Do it.
it's- yeah. Just keep going.
Miro style.
Yeah, just
You
keep.
keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
All right. So he's banging away the door. Eventually, it's going to be, you know, powder.
Is
Rourke.
the door completely shut?
No, it's. You can see his toes. You can see you can see his like shin down, and like the wall is shaking as he's banging away. And at 36 hit points and a couple more rounds, even though we're back in turns, he will get through. Now, remember I said a bunch of drawers dropped. These are a problem. Like this place is sealed up. So funny as it is, Muros doesn't have a bad idea trying to open, like, you know, destroy these sealed doors. Now, whether it's some kind of fire emergency or if you guys, you know, think back to possibly what set the golem off.
Oh yeah, totally. You know what? Maybe before he takes time to put the hammer out of the wall, he's gonna take time to make sure the fire's out. Never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Massive explosions, alchemical fire going off.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm standing in front of a raging inferno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just looking at those other barrels that have ignited. It's like it's containing the room. Like we're gonna get into smoke inhalation soon. This adventure begins with a fire in a town hall, and there's smoke inhalation they had to deal with. Spreading fire is a hazard. So now Matt is completely paranoid. I'm gonna destroy his.
Yep.
Because I was like, so
Don't burn down my brewery.
You're not there to see it. If a sorcerer isn't there to see his silly brewery burn, does it really happen? Well, ask me in 3 rounds. Anyway, so gentlemen, you have the floor. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I will give some healing to anybody who needs healing.
Okay.
I treat
Nope.
wounds. It's nice and easy. Just some ointment. That's it. It's not magical.
He gets out the gloves, starts putting mayonnaise-looking stuff on it. This won't take a minute.
So reminding me of all those times I took a trip to, well, anywhere really.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one first?
Or Rourke stubbornly climbs into his barrel. He keeps refusing, so I would guess that leaves you with DeWitt, who's running around, batting a broken shield on a fiery pile of Golem.
All right. I'll do a medicine check on him.
All right.
Excuse me. With a 15. Ooh, that's just a success.
DeWitt, do you submit to the human for exam?
Give me a second. Let me roll some percentile.
Like,
I'm gonna say he's hurt, so it's 50-50.
All
So
right.
we'll say 50 or higher.
Okay.
He submits.
Well, he did say he offers, so you know.
Yeah, he totally. He's down.
Okay.
He's down for a little.
Okay.
some 7.
Turn your head and cough action.
Yep, that's it. 7. That's it.
7 points. I
Yep.
guess he doesn't find you that attractive. You only got 7 points back. All right.
Rude.
But hey, you'll take it because that drops you down to only 8 wounds. All right. Anything else, boys?
I would like to go over to Niles
Mhm.
and I'm gonna look at Niles and be like, yeah, you did fairly well. I think I could tell you what was also written on that letter because I could trust you now. I saw you in combat. And then Barrel's gonna tell him that, we're gonna head back to town. Like it was asked to come back to town.
Okay. So when you guys are done here, the sorcerer would actually like the druid. He doesn't tell you why, right? But just yeah.
All right.
And then I'm gonna help put out the fire also.
Oh yeah, you
because-
think it's your fault?
just a little bit. He's not too concerned because everything goes back to nature at one point.
Mm.
So
Yeah, really.
he's gonna look and gonna be like,
Because that
"Oh,
fire was completely natural.
I know. What a waste of a perfectly good sponge, right? That was his component
Yeah.
that he threw.
Before anyone says anything, by the way,
Yeah.
my fire is purely vegan. Okay, it's purely natural. It was there before I got involved. Talk to my lawyer, whatever.
He squoze it himself.
Squeeze the fires.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Would somebody please tell that absolute idiot that he could go around? It's just the sound like bang, 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 bang
Yeah.
on the door.
Well, he's on a mission, right? He's going to try and reopen them for you. Does anyone tell the idiot to come around?
I'm busy.
Yeah, everyone's no.
yeah, we're trying to put out a fire here."
Let's have that damage, Messsina. Keep coming here. Let's see how long it takes a monk to go through a door. I'm sure the audience wants to know. So
I actually really do want to know.
spam the spam.
Yeah.
Is this like how many licks?
Yeah, exactly.
So-
The Tootsie Pop.
Yep.
So that's
there's another-
that's
there's
15.
8,
that's
7.
15, which means that's like 1
One.
point. Yep.
Yeah.
35. This is a big Tootsie Pop.
11 and so 17. So there's another
4.
18.
or 18. So there's another 4.
Yep.
Jeez.
31.
He's gonna get in, and it's gonna be his birthday.
Yeah.
6 and 10 is 16. There's another 2.
Hey, why don't you oh, never
good.
mind. I was going to say
I like
you do
this.
like a negative to your modifier. 29.
Oh, that didn't do it. That was you slipped.
Oh.
Getting tired.
Okay. Can we just calculate that took 4 rounds? So at this rate, we're going to say that it's going to take you about, at least a dozen more rounds.
All night if he keeps rolling ones.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this arm's getting sore. I know. Start using the foot.
Start using your head.
Mm.
Well, the first intention was just to walk through it.
Yeah. You guys have gotten to know each other, shared each other's backstories, put out the fire, cleaned up the entire room, and then finally, Miros comes smashing through like the freaking Jello guy or the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
Oh. Can we get a Scottish oh yeah from you, Messsina? From Miros?
No.
Can He will not dance for you.
I know. It's so hard.
Dance for me, Colin.
So
Dance for me.
so hard to work with, but a true professional. He doesn't like DM, coaching at all. So Muros is on the scene. Ta-da! He's here to stay.
What in the blaze is happening here?
It's full of smoke.
Smoky room, pile of smoldering debris,
Just-
a bunch of singed dwarves.
Yeah, well, that's all like through the bottleneck, like in the other room, but some smoke in this one, right?
I was gonna say, Rourke probably pops his head up over the tankard that he's hiding in.
Yeah.
Just still hair, frazzled and burnt up. His eyes are the only thing without soot on them from that accident before. Oh, hi. Yes, well, it's been quite the story. Have you got any baccy on you? I seem to be lacking. Also, fire.
I noticed that. And tosses a package to you.
Yeah,
Oscar,
bless you.
Oscar goes back in his trash can. You're in the vat, right? And he's just like he's kind of angry.
Let me just do this right. Hang on. So,
Yeah.
bless you. That's great. Yeah, fantastic. Go have some fun, Billy.
Hey, it's odd for him to ever be out. Not like him at all.
Well, now we know why the charismatic sorcerer, the sort of not quite all there in the head, but definitely worth a barrel of monkeys in strength, the monk, and the humans are a dime a dozen death blender that Frank Hamilton's character Theon was. Imagine the entire first season playing out with these three monkeys. Well, if you free up some time, it could be a bonus episode. We could go by,
I will say this: that swarm issue we ran into in the early dungeon would not have been an issue.
Yeah,
with these people around.
swarming of the spiders would have been done 5
Like,
minutes
oh,
with Angry More. Yeah,
Bop.
drop some
That was
bombs.
easy. Shall we move on?
Well, it's up to you, cousins, how well all the cousins get along. Maybe some of them don't, but
I think this is the first encounter that Muros has ever had that he hasn't nearly died.
No,
he
Give it time.
He dies from stone poisoning from the door. Is it?
no, we tried that one once.
So, gentlemen, what do you guys want to do now? Give the grand tour to Niles, hang out for a day, clean it up. There was a summons that, like in due time process, Beryl would like to come back. The sorcerer would like Beryl to come back and get his professional primal magic opinion on something. But I don't know, Matt, how urgent did you make said summons? Like, get your butt back here, or was it just, when he comes back?
At his earliest convenience.
Yeah. Okay.
Show my buddy Niles the ropes. Accept him as you would accept any of our cousins.
All right.
Take your time.
I'm
Purview, but
going to be really generous and say several days here, at least a weekend. Okay. Plus the 3-day journey back. So that's at least 6 days for you to track down that portal key, sorcerer. Okay. And I'm going to take the scene.
I would say maybe not track down the portal key, track down all the magical items that we sold, because I still need the divine and the natural.
You have 6 days to track down the portal key. Dennis said you found it.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm giving you 6 days to track down the portal key. And whether you have it or not in that time, I would like to take you gentlemen to a new map. A killer weekend here at the Brewery of Destructiveness. You guys get, all chummy, reacquainted. And the scene pulls out as packed up with fresh gear. We have Beryl, the Dwarven Druid, now accompanying Muros and Niles back to, but not town, actually. Elbrick, where did you want him to go? Because it wasn't town, it wasn't the Hell Keep, it was
to the outpost, where because it's the closest, easiest access to the portal room.
Okay, you're taking him right there, and it's a back door where people aren't going to see you guys marching out there and going, oh, we're going to look at the portal now. All right, so bringing the scene down upon the tunnel. So the scene comes down at twilight. Just getting dark. And Muros and Niles lead you, Beryl, to what looks like an outpost. There is a giant platform 2 stories. There's a second one on top of the first one with giant trees along a cliff rock face. This platform, behind it is a small dwelling and several other treetop sort of hunting platforms all scattered around an area. This obviously is not the town that you pass by called Breach Hill, but this is where the note told you to tell Miros to lead you. What do you guys do?
So is this it? Is this where we're going?
Oi, well, we still got a bit of a hike ahead of us, but this is the beginning of the second stage of the journey.
Oh, so where is the other cousin I'm supposed to meet?
Boy, sure you'd be around here somewhere. Well, you'll be on time or late.
That makes sense. It could be a little late. I see it's getting dark.
You guys just want to
Hey.
wait or call out or search around?
Yeah.
Wh-
Give it a little run around.
Okay. I'll be right back. And he just like up and down trees all around. You know?
Most running around is the equivalent of yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What, you just run like you're on fire? Albrick, Albrick.
He's choosing to not be quiet.
Okay. Okay. You find Elbrick leaning up against the cliff wall face in front of the secret entrance. Remember how it was like all covered up and stuff?
Mhm.
At the back. Miros, you find him.
Albrecht, there you are.
Miros, lad. Where's the rest of them? You're not going to be much help with me in here.
Either they're lagging behind.
Well, go get them, lad. Go get them.
Put
And
water-
play along.
All right.
So Miros fetches you back, and now
Mhm.
instead of not in the building, not on these cool platforms, they take you behind the dwelling, and it's 15 feet to this rock cliff face wall where the sorcerer has got himself propped up. You guys come forth, do the traditional haven't seen you in a while cousin greeting.
How you doing today, cousin?
Ah, Beryl. So nice to make your acquaintance again. He walks up and he does the dwarven arm clasp, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Pulling each other's
And
beard.
when he's in the grip, he pulls him in real close and whispers, "Now you listen here. What I'm about to show you, you have to swear on the honor of your clan you shall not reveal to another living being."
Pharaoh like holds on to his clan dagger and he's like, I swear to you, cousin, don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
Right. Now that unpleasantry business is over with, come this way, my friend. Got someone to introduce you to, as well as I've got something I need you to look at.
Yeah, please lead the way.
Hope you're not afraid of spiders. And he pulls back this scrubby covering the entrance of a cave that leads into the cliffside.
It's like, oh wow, this is huge. There's a lot of space in here.
And leads him down
Okay.
the tunnel into...
These caves, there's a couple of them, right?
Mhm.
One actually is filled with barrels and supplies, so, you know, perhaps it's a secret stash. But he doesn't pause there for very long. Albrick and the others lead you down a side winding tunnel, which eventually begins to stretch out for miles. Straight, somewhat confined, you know, like home. So you're rather comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Mile after mile goes by.
Sure. So who do you mean I can't tell? Like, what can I tell a few cousins? Just how much farther is it? I'm getting a bit bored. We've been walking for quite some time. Maybe you seem to have told a human, so maybe I could tell like a gnome. Is that okay?
What part of not another living soul don't tell... I'm going to actually retract that, not another living soul. And he looks over at Miros. Knowing this one, he'd probably go spilling our secrets to some bloody lich. Don't say anything about this to anything. Not a stone, not a soul, nothing. Just keep it to yourself. Pretend you didn't even see it.
Okay, I could do that. But what about Twig? And he reaches in, he pulls out his little leashy familiar, and he's like, they totally saw it. I don't know what to do. He did the mouth off. He tells squirrels all the time.
So he turns, looks at the little Spriggan-ish thing.
It's a leashy called Bark.
Bark.
reaches out, does the Pillsbury Doughboy poke.
It swats you. It does not hee hee.
Yeah. Swear on the sprouts of your ancestors, Twig.
Bark just looks at you and then is like,
Starts trembling like a leaf, right? Okay. You know.
I just look at him.
Yeah.
I think he's all right.
You see,
Let's go.
You see, like, because he's in Barrel's pocket, the bottom of the robe, some sap sort of pour out the back, and just scare the sap out of him. You continue on for several more miles, and then.
Okay. So we've been walking. I've been thinking in my head, going over names. And what about the few cousins we've been fighting with, back at the brewery? I'm sure they could keep a secret. They keep it secret of the different beer we make it. So, I could tell them.
Right. Well, basically, think of it this way. Unless you've been in the room I'm about to show you with somebody, don't talk. It's like, that legendary tale of the Fight Club.
Yeah, where they fight.
The first rule of the Fight Club is you don't talk about the Fight Club. It's the same thing for this. Same principle generally applies. You'll understand the significance, I'm sure, once we get there. Speaking of which, before we get there, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to. She's a bit of a wild one.
Oh, so we could tell her then.
Oh, yeah. She knows all about it.
Okay.
A few more miles pass. Still not there. And then.
Slow down a sec, lads. I'm just going to go give a bit of warning. It'd be a real shame if this wiry lass were to come attacking us, not knowing we're coming.
Good.
And I'll take off down the hallway.
Okay.
So I look at, the rest of the group, and I'm like, did he just bring up Fight Club? Because you're not supposed to talk about it. And now he's talking about it. So is this really a secret, or should I tell everyone? And how does this other woman know about it? Is she part of Fight Club? Are we fighting down here?
Much better. Forgot what I was going to say.
That's it. See you next time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So, Albric, you suss out Renali, and after a quick introduction, Barrel passing cave after cave, some filled with webs, one with a giant dead Bergast and a skull thrown in a large room, some side rooms with some odds and ends. You come down to a strange room covered. It's like a cave floor that descends with all kinds of spores and whatnot. And before you even have a chance to make a knowledge check, they assure you that they know that this is a dangerous place. Hold your breath. They go through it. And then a blue tiled floor, all broken up into little sections and burnt out rubble all around this cavernous room. And you think this is it. It's like elvish architecture. Look at all this kind of stuff in here. The room's all blown out, but they continue even further until finally they come upon the walls and dome ceiling of this large circular chamber are elegantly carved in spiraling designs. To the north, double doors stand in the side of a squared off column protruding from the wall, while the south, an open archway leads to a stairwell that has been blocked by rubble. In the center of the room stand 6 statues of elves, all facing outward, arrayed around a dry fountain. Empty benches sit in 4 alcoves to the east and west, and nestled between are 6 stone archways. Built into the wall, each of these archways bears a different type of decor, with the exception of the northeastern archway, which is partially collapsed in ruins to the chamber beyond, and this is the one you actually walk through. Each other archway leads nowhere. They are filled with plain, featureless walls and polished stone. However, the archways themselves seem quite decorative, and they all look like they were made by the same architecture, yet no two are alike in design. Albric?
Right then, Cousin Beryl. So this is what we've brought you this whole way to see. The thing that you're not supposed to talk about to anyone.
Yeah, like Fight Club. I got it.
Right. So
Which he just brought up,
I'm
by the way.
not sure if you're familiar with what this exactly is, but this is a portal nexus, an elven portal nexus. Extremely rare. And if you could do me a favor and tap into your voluminous resources of eldritch knowledge and tell me anything you could discern from this, if you could be sure of how to activate it. So now before I go on, how successful was I on my hunt for the magical items I sold?
We'll get back to that. Right now,
Okay.
you want his
I
opinion
just want to know, because I'm going to unfurl a cloth.
with like everything that could possibly be useful.
Exactly.
Right, but let him examine the actual portals first.
Yes. Okay.
So, going around the room, okay, they're all have different designs, okay? One is decorated with images of crystals. Its upper arch bears designs like those of stalactites, icons sacred to who knows what or whom. Another is decorated with images of sunsets and beautiful architecture in what appears to be a desert or savanna. Another really catches your eye, images of hawks and moons interspread with jungle vegetation and trees.
Okay.
Another, images of wasps, whips, and waves of the open sea. And lastly, butterflies, stars, and images, all seeming to adorn this one as if these images were sacred to the elves somehow. Knowledge arcana, knowledge occult, knowledge history, knowledge society, knowledge religion.
Okay.
What have we got?
So Barrel goes back to the one that like caught his eye,
Okay.
and
With the,
He,
with the most trees and vegetation on it.
yeah, with the hawks and
Yeah.
jungle like
Yeah.
motif upon it. He looks around and he's like, wow, the elves, they do good work. I'm surprised it's so far underground. They don't like coming down here so much. This probably might have been done by like also dwarves, I would guess. Yes, definitely dwarves probably helped out. So Barrel's gonna walk up to that motif and he's gonna lick it. He's gonna try and like lick it, like just full tongue, like that, like a puppy licking peanut butter off of something.
No, there's no shame
he's a-
here. Like, don't you brought him here. Don't doubt his methods. Okay.
Yeah. And he would I'm just gonna roll a knowledge check, right? Like
Right. So some you could pick one, but some that are a little bit more relevant right now.
I'm gonna use if it's acceptable, can I use nature?
You could
'Cause
well, that's your wheelhouse. We'll start there. Now,
Yeah.
I don't want to give too much away, but like arcana, occultism, nature, medicine, and actual society checks are all relevant here, as well as religion.
Okay.
But if you narrow it down, let's say the religion check might be lower than the arcane check because they both lead to the same thing, but it might have a theme, and one DC is 15 as opposed to another DC being 20. So they're all on the table, right? But let's start in your wheelhouse. Give me a knowledge nature check.
Sure. So my nature, knowledge, nature. So I grab grab the dice and let's roll it. 21.
Okay. A regular religion check of 15.
Mhm.
But for you, beating 20, this actually, some way that they've sculpted, and the moons all point to an elvish religion, to Ketepus. Ketepus. Ketephys.
Ketepus. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to look at Albrecht and I'm going to say, Ketepus. That is what I'm picking up off of this archway right here.
Now,
that's a deity. Do you know what I talk about here?
now behind Albrecht in the center are statues of elves around a fountain that are either archmages, founders, or could possibly represent the deities themselves.
May I make a religion check?
Sure.
To kind of guess the deity?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Let's let me grab that, right? So I gotta I'm not as good as in that, but let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I lied. I'm amazing with religion. So I got a 28 on religion check.
Okay. The statue does have significance to the religion. It may not necessarily be the god. It could be like an early rendition of the god, or it could actually be like, their high priest or whatever, but there is a relation to the statue and the portal it faces. Not just artistically, but significance in, the way it's been built.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna look at Albrecht and I'm gonna be like, so let me explain to you real quick, just to get you what I see. I know. So the statue over here, you see the statue over here, it's looking at the portal and they kind of line up. And, I don't know if that's the exact rendition because, I don't know the elves, their magic and stuff. It's beyond my knowledge, but I would look at that.
Spits. Elves.
Yeah, maybe a human knows. I see a human, he does magic. It has that magic energies with the god.
Well, I've got to say, you've offered a little bit more than I was expecting from you. The way you were carrying on the way here, I was beginning to think you were a bit daft.
No, just the lump in the back of my head's always been there.
With this fresh set of eyes, gentlemen, moving on to the other gates and checks all around. With time and the more experts, possibly even an alchemist or a paladin, I'm not just saying type of thing, the more eyes, the more fields of expertise you bring in here to compare, a pattern becomes clear. Elvish religion is tied to these portals, not just the statues. And obviously these portals have to go somewhere. You could guess society. Anyone?
13.
These may lead to elven nations. These may lead to elven temples. These may lead to secret, like this location here. What kind of history does this place have with the elves itself? I mean, you'd think a nexus point would be like Elf City Central. Under this hill or above it would be, well, not what's there, not a Hell Knight capital. It would be the biggest elven city, and you know what I mean? So how old is this place, or how secret is it possibly even from the elves? And we will see you next time on Age of Ashes Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I'd like to thank Rick Crawford, Tim Kearney, and of course, our longer running cameo, Jared from the Nothing Ventured, Nothing Gained podcast. And we will see you next time.